Yeah.
Fáilte, go my Irish jeweller. Welcome to My Irish Jeweller and our St. Patrick's Day show. We're so delighted that you could join us. Please let us know in the comments where you're watching from. So, Gemma, you looking forward to the weekend?
I am indeed. Patrick's Day celebrations, worldwide celebration.
That's right. Yeah, the world is green this weekend.
That's it, yeah. Are you doing anything nice?
Thinking of going into the parade with the kids. So I'd have to get in there early though. So we'll have to see what the weather's like.
4 seasons in one day, sun, snow, rain. It's just so crazy this time of the year.
Well, we hope to be quite busy ourselves this weekend. We are, after all, running our St. Patrick's Day sale, isn't that right?
We are indeed. We've got 15% off site-wide.
So, yeah, we hope that you enjoy our show today. We will be having our $500 gift card draw at the end of the show. So please stay tuned to see that. Good luck to everybody. And we'll also be talking about a new skill that Gemma and I have acquired over the last few weeks in preparation for Paddy's Day, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but look, it would be remiss of us not to begin with a very important Irish phrase for the weekend to come, and that's how to say Happy St. Patrick's Day in Irish. So there are 2 ways to do this, depending on if you are speaking to one or more than one person. So we'll begin with one person. You would say, Banach di na féile pádraig ort. Would you like to try, Gemma?
Banach di na féile pádraig ort.
Beautiful. Banach di na féile pádraig ort. And now, if you were saying it to more than one person, you would just change that last word. Instead of ort, you would say urv. So that would be Banach di na féile pádraig urv. Would you like to wish all of our customers a happy St. Patrick's Day?
Banach di na féile pádraig urv.
Perfect. Thank you. Please try it at home and let us know how you get on. Banach di na féile pádraig urv. So, let's have a look at our first piece of jewellery, please, Gemma. So yeah, so with the weekend that's in it, Gemma, there's people all over the world who are thinking about their Irish heritage and their ancestry. So we thought, what better piece to start with today than family crest jewellery?
Absolutely, and I think heritage is so important, especially at this time of the year. And I think, you know, during the famine, so many Irish people emigrated during famine times that there's so many people around the world that have Irish heritage, and I think it's really important to recognise it. And what better way than to have a piece of heritage, a nice family coat of arms piece.
Yeah.
So this one is Dalton, and I guess to give a little bit of history about the coat of arms pieces, if you go back to when families were fighting on the battlefield and they wore big heavy pieces of armour, it was very hard to identify. So they identified with these pieces of armour that were done in colour. And that's, each family had a different symbols and different colours, and there was a registry that each one was registered with, and that's what identified each family. And that's where this started from. So obviously, like, it's very, very, very difficult to put colour into jewellery. So how we differentiate is the sandblasted finish at the background and then the high polished finish at the front.
Lovely.
So this one in particular, this is the Dalton coat of arms, and what it has is it has a lion standing on its hind legs with its claws out ready to attack, and then is surrounded by 5 fleur-de-lis. But there's many, 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 many coat of arms. There's thousands of them around the world, not just for families, but colleges and cities, and many, many organisations have them as well. This is a really, really nice piece because it has the scroll at the bottom, which can carry the family name or the motto. Some companies have mottos, or families have mottos as well. It has a nice decorative bail. And also, this one, I'll just flip it over real quick. Plenty of room on the back for engraving. This one is actually 10 carat white gold. And I've put it on the 10 carat white gold classic Rolo chain as well. This is also important to say that this is Irish made, hallmarked in Dublin Castle. Yeah. Every piece that is made in Ireland has to go through Dublin Castle for hallmarking. So what that is, it's quality testing the piece. So it goes to Dublin Castle, they take a little piece of the gold and they test it to make sure that it is 10 carat. And then they put a little hallmark on it to say that it is 10 carat, and only then do we get it back and we can ship it out.
Yeah, but this piece is great in terms of being able to personalize it and have something that's really special just for you. So if anybody's interested out there in finding out about their coat of arms, they can send us an email and we can send them a little graphic of what it might look like.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, yeah, it's really cool. We do have people who get kind of multiple pieces to share with family members, and that's always a beautiful thing. And there are rings as well, right?
There's rings, there's cufflinks. We've an oval pendant as well. We've a jewel pendant, which it's a lovely gift for a wedding, the joining of two families, which is really nice. Yeah,
and the cufflinks too. Yeah,
cufflinks.
The jewel crest.
Yeah, jewel crest nice. Cufflinks. So, yeah, we're always trying to extend the range as well, just to bring in new pieces. Yeah. So yeah, it's for me the coat of arms it's just so special.
Yeah, a lovely personal thing made for you in Ireland. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Gemma. Now, we asked you about your favourite Irish symbol, and a number of you came back to us and ranked your top 10, which was a lot of fun to see. So yeah, Gemma, are you interested to see what our customers thought was the most iconic Irish symbol?
Am I allowed to guess what the number one is?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to go with, I think it was probably Celtic Cross.
All right. Why don't you have a guess while we wait? So, top 10, I've got them here. Thank you for everybody who participated. So, at number 10 in our list, we had the Celtic warrior symbol, which is inspired by the Ardagh chalice. At number 9, we had the Triskel, which is a sort of a pre-Celtic symbol, which is engraved at Newgrange and other stone monuments throughout Europe. The Triskel, a 3-part symbol. At number 8, we had the Celtic Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is an important symbol in many cultures, including Celtic culture, where often there were ceremonies that would take place at a central clearing at a tree, the Tree of Life. At number 7, you ranked the Bridget's Cross. Saint Bridget, it's 1500 years this year since the passing of Saint Bridget.
That's right, yeah.
And her cross has come in at number 7 in your most iconic Irish symbols. At number 6, we have the Irish harp, which you may have been surprised to learn is Ireland's official national symbol, the Irish harp. That is on our passport, among other things. And Ireland is the only country in the world that has a musical instrument as its national symbol. There you go, the Irish harp, number 6. I would have had that higher myself, but that's okay. At number 5, the Trinity knot.
Trinity knot's number 5?
Yeah.
I thought that would have been, I would have had that at number 2.
No, Trinity knot was number 5 for our customers, and the Trinity knot, many see it as representing a religious symbol for faith, you know, and then others see it as a kind of a symbol of eternity.
That's right, yeah.
Ideas of mother-daughter crone. Some people are interested in that idea. But whatever you believe that it represents, it was used a lot in ancient Celtic and Irish manuscripts, the Trinity knot, and a beautiful symbol. Okay, so at number 4 we have, related to that, the Celtic knot. So Celtic knots, which are used as decorations across all sorts of insular artwork, metalwork, and you'll find the Celtic knot on many of our own pieces. Okay, we're getting into the big ones now.
Top 3.
Top 3. What did you say you thought number 1 would be?
Celtic Cross.
Okay, well, number 3 is the Celtic cross. So the Celtic cross, which is the cross with the circle at the centre, which had the purpose of, first of all, holding up the arms in the ancient stone crosses, but also it's kind of seen as a fusion of pre-Christian and Christian ideas with the circle representing the disc of the sun. So the Celtic cross was at number 3 in your iconic Irish symbols list. At number 2, we had the Claddagh.
Wow.
So the Claddagh is one of the younger symbols in this list. It's only about 400 or 500 years old.
It's the baby of the symbols, I think.
The baby of the symbols. First emerged as a design in Galway. based on ancient Roman rings, which were feta rings, which were hands together. The Claddagh is the hand holding the heart with the crown on top. And yes, the idea is that the hands represent friendship, the heart is for love, and the crown is for loyalty. Has been worn as a marriage token and is a very famous Irish symbol worldwide now. So your Claddagh was number 2, and look, I suppose it's only fitting since it's Patrick's weekend, and you did choose the shamrock as your most beloved and iconic Irish symbol. The shamrock, which St. Patrick used to explain the Holy Trinity and to convert the pagan Irish to Christianity. And yes, used throughout our Irish sports teams, on our national airline, and everywhere else. So that's it. That was our top 10 iconic Irish symbols. Thank you for ranking them for us. And the winner was the shamrock. And very appropriate then that, Gemma, you and I are wearing shamrock today.
Yeah, and you have a beautiful shamrock necklace on.
I do.
Which I'm going to show as one of the pieces we're going to show today is the shamrock necklace.
Lovely. Could we have a look at that now, please?
You can, of course, yeah. You can model it first and show it off there.
Thank you very much.
It looks really well. It's really nice against the blue. It really stands out.
Yeah, and it has 3 Trinity knots, a Trinity knot in the centre of each leaf. And on the reverse is
Just a polished finish.
and a little
Bit of Ogham, the Ogham alphabet there at the bottom, the word home.
is depicted in the Ogham alphabet.
So yeah, it's a nice, weighty, heavy piece.
Feel comfortable?
Yeah, it does feel comfortable.
Chain length okay?
I think I have this on an 18-inch chain at present.
20.
I have it on a 20-inch chain, excuse me. So you can see where it's sitting on me there. I'm an average-sized man. 20-inch chain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's really nice.
Absolutely.
Today.
You wear it very well. It really suits you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd be delighted to show you this. It's a lovely size. I think, Ciarán, you touched a little bit about St. Patrick and the shamrock. So the Celts held the number 3 in high regard, and that's, so you can see, is that especially in the Trinity knot design. So it made it very easy for St. Patrick to convert the Celts to Christianity. But it's a very, very recognisable symbol worldwide. The shamrock, it's on our, as you said, it's on our airplanes, it's in our sports logos, and our rugby jerseys, our football jerseys. And our Taoiseach actually gives the President of the United States a bowl of shamrock every year on St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
Which is very nice. So you can see with this, and it's quite a large pendant. It's also quite thick. If I just turn it to the side, you can see how thick it is. It has 3 Trinity knots in it. And it has a lovely braided detail around the side, around each Trinity knot, and it comes down into the stem. And it's oxidized at the back, so that means that it's kind of black or dark almost behind the silver, and it really makes the pattern stand out.
It does.
It's got a lovely sized bail, so it will accommodate a thicker, much heavier chain. I know, Ciarán, you have it on a 20-inch chain.
Yes.
And you said you were an average build. But if you were a guy that was 6'4" or 6'5" and you had a 17-inch collar, a 20-inch chain is going to be a little bit short, so we'd recommend to go for a 24 or 30-inch chain. But it's really, really nice. The chain is also oxidized. I mean, we have the option to upgrade the chains as well, and we've got quite a selection of heavier curb and roller chains that are oxidized. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to turn it over. You can see, Ciarán, with this piece in particular, there's loads of room for engraving on the back. You get quite a lot engraved, and Tony is our master engraver. His hand engraving is absolutely a master craftsman. You can see again at the very, very bottom, if I zoom in really, really close, you can see that Ogham at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's our logo in Ogham. So our logo is home, and that's it in Ogham, and it's engraved on this piece. We've got a number of pieces with Ogham engraved on it. This is from our home range. And this piece, this shamrock, is actually exclusive to us. It's not something that you're going to get anywhere else. Completely exclusive to my Irish jeweller.
It's lovely. And who would you recommend that piece for?
It's very hard. I would say it's a unisex piece. Both men and women can wear it.
Yeah.
But I love the size of it. Shamrocks, you tend to get them small. But the sheer size of this is absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely, solid, heavy piece, isn't it?
It is. It's really solid. Comfortable to wear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this month, Gemma and I acquired a new skill. Isn't that right, Gemma?
No, we tried to learn a new skill.
Okay, I'd say that's fairer. So in anticipation of St. Patrick's Day, there was something we wanted to be able to do. And to help us in our journey, we enlisted the help of Danny. Danny, come on in.
Okay, I heard you guys say that you tried, but you definitely did a little bit more than try.
Aw, thank you.
You're good.
Very kind and generous of you, Danny. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, Danny, will we have a look?
Let's do it.
Should we warn them and tell them what we did first?
No. Let's roll. Hello. Myself and Gemma are here today in my kitchen to learn a new skill. No, it's not baking. It's not cooking. It's Irish dancing. And we're going to learn today from one of our team members here at My Irish Jeweller, Danny Lewin.
I'm Danny.
Danny, it turns out, was a professional dancer. You danced with Michael Flatley, didn't you?
I did indeed.
So we discovered this about Danny recently, and we really should have known before because he tends to dance over towards the coffee machine.
How I got into Irish dancing was quite unconventional. I saw river dance in '94 at the Eurovision Song Contest. Then 2 years later, after the show came out, I fell in love with it again. And from that point, I started teaching myself from videos. After doing that for a couple of years, I actually joined a teacher and I did competition for a year. So after 3 years, I found myself surprisingly dancing for Michael Flatley's Lord of the Dance.
Danny, that's just amazing to me that you would learn from watching a video of Michael Flatley and then just a few years later you're up there on the stage dancing with him. It's amazing. Now, we don't have a lot of time, so be straight with me. How long did it take you to learn the moves you're going to show us today?
Okay, so it took me about a year to learn some of the things that we're going to try today.
Okay, well, we've got about half an hour.
Okay.
Let's give it our best shot.
Well, we're going to keep it simple. It's going to be light and fun. We'll just do a couple of steps, and then we'll try and do a little routine.
Sounds good. A little routine. Let's get to it.
1, 2, 3.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Danny. And I'm just really happy about how far I got in like half an hour.
I still have a long way to go.
Okay, well, we're all here having a glass of water now. Cheers. Cheers, Danny. Thank you very much for teaching us today. We're so proud to have Danny on board with the team. And what a fantastic story going from watching Michael Flatley on the video through to dancing with him on the stage. And yeah, we really appreciate you teaching us the few steps today.
You're very welcome.
Slán. Well, wasn't that a treat? Danny, thank you so much for coming out to my house and teaching me how to Irish dance.
Very welcome.
I need a little bit more help before I can make my way over to the coffee maker.
There's always private lessons.
I'll definitely need some. Thank you.
Danny.
You're welcome.
Okay.
See you guys later.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
So, before we do the big draw, the big prize draw, to see who wins our $500 gift card, Gemma has one more special piece that she would like to show us. Isn't that right, Gemma?
It is. We couldn't have a St. Patrick's Day show without showing a Claddagh ring because it was the top 2 symbol in the viewer's choice. So yeah, I'm going to show you a Claddagh ring. So this is our classic Claddagh ring. So I know, Ciarán, you touched a little bit on the Claddagh ring. So it originated in Galway about 400 years ago, and it means love, loyalty and friendship. So the hand's for friendship, the heart for love and the crown is for loyalty. So you can see this has diamonds set into the hands and the cuffs. It has a 1/2 carat diamond set into where the heart is. It's a heart-shaped diamond.
Lovely.
And it has diamonds set into the crown. It's a lovely thick shank on it.
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it? Yellow gold.
It is. This one is 14 karat yellow gold. It is available in white gold and platinum. We can do it in 18 karat gold or rose gold upon request if somebody desired. I really, really like it. I love the weight of it. It's a really, really nice weighty piece. I'll slip it on my finger so you can see what it's like on. So that's it on the hand. You can see it's beautiful.
Lovely.
It's a real heirloom weight. So the Claddagh ring is really, really well known worldwide. So it used to be a wedding ring, but it now has such a friendship theme behind it. And we get a lot of people gifting it as friends, mothers to daughters, friends to friends.
Absolutely. And in this case, possibly an engagement ring.
Engagement ring.
Or an anniversary.
Anniversary. Really, really nice. It actually comes with a matching wedding band, now that you say engagement ring. So I'll just show it with the matching wedding band. I've actually sold a number of Claddagh rings to famous people. And there are a number of famous people that wear Claddagh rings. So back in the day, I'm afraid to tell you how long ago it was, Ciarán, because I'll start to feel old. But I sold a Claddagh ring to Winona Ryder.
Did you?
And she's since gifted one to Millie Bobby Brown when they're on the set of Stranger Things.
Right.
And also Colin Meaney. But there's quite a number of people that have worn Claddagh rings. I think Walt Disney, you were saying earlier?
Yeah, Walt Disney famously has one in his statue, doesn't he?
He does indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just go back to this again. You can see, I'm going to turn it all the way around. You can see, look how thick the shank is on that. Like, this is a really, really, really thick shank. This is a ring for a lifetime. An heirloom weight. You're going to pass this on to your kids and your grandkids. This is lifetime wear on this ring. Absolutely stunning. This is set, Ciarán. Actually, Ciarán, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm really going to put you on the spot now.
Yeah.
This has got a D-colour diamond.
Okay.
Is it a lab or a natural diamond?
That is a natural stone, isn't it?
No, this one's a lab diamond.
Oh.
So we do this with the lab or natural diamond. There is no difference between a lab and a natural except that the way they're made. The chemical makeup is exactly the same. Except a natural diamond takes a long, long time to make, but the lab diamond just takes a few weeks.
And they reflect light in the same way and everything else, don't they?
There's no
Yeah, it's a really beautiful
difference.
example of one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for sharing that with us today, Gemma.
You're welcome.
So there's only one thing that remains for us to do today, and that is to draw the winner of our competition to win a $500 gift card. So thank you everybody for commenting and enjoying the show today. And it's time to do it. Gemma, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
So, I have a wheel here, Gemma, that contains the names of all of the entrants to our competition. So I'm just going to go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. And the winner is Deborah from Salem.
Congratulations, co-gorgeous, to our winner. We're delighted for you, and we look forward to seeing how you choose to spend it. So to everybody else who's watched today, I'm really thrilled to have had this opportunity to spend time with you, and we hope that you have a wonderful St. Patrick's weekend, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
And don't forget, if you take some pictures of yourself celebrating St. Patrick's Day, send them in. We've got an email address. We'll pop it up on the screen and send in the St. Patrick's Day celebrations.
That's right, that'd be lovely. Banach dína féile páric, ormh go léir. Slán.